Hello and happy Marketing Monday. This week, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about content and lead generation. That's right, two things that sound very different, but very much work together. So, I often have conversations about content marketing and why it's so important and how it touches every part of the funnel. But the one thing people often don't understand is how is content lead generation? Content plays a huge role in your side of your lead generation because it builds the customer journey that you're trying to have for your customers. So, for example, you may have a piece of content that's at the beginning of the funnel to attract them to your website. This content's going to be rich in SEO. It's going to have a lot of FAQs. It's going to very much answer the questions that they have during the purchasing process. Then you're going to have another piece of content that really dives into detail and talks to them and informs them and educate them so that they're ready to make a purchase. Then, after they've converted and they've made that purchase, you're going to have content pieces that really soak in the information and help provide additional value. So it's not just about educating, it's about providing that value for your current customers. And some of the things that we like to look at whenever we're creating this content marketing for lead generation is how are we going to attract your customer? How are we going to get them from search onto your website? That means we're going to focus on SEO. It means we're going to focus on clear calls to action inside of your content so that you can move them to the next stage. We're going to focus on the questions and the writing style of your content. Why? Because how you write should speak to the person, not to the search engine. Then once we start doing that, we're going to start looking at how do we build trust and authority? Because those are two of the cornerstones of building a relationship and nurturing a prospect through the lead funnel and getting them to go from the attract to the inform to the convert and then through to that nurture. Because whenever you build that content and that thought leadership and that thought authority, you're able to move them more consistently through the funnel, and you're also able to provide value beyond just your service. And I think that's the biggest thing we forget. Your content shouldn't just be about your service. It should be about tangential topics. It should be about, things happening in your industry. Why? Because that's what gets people engaged, and it shows that you're not just trying to sell. The other really important part is that you can use this content to nurture leads. Think about how many times you've gone back to a website. So a good example for me is I always do research and I always end up on things like SEMrush's blog. I go through SEMrush's blog, read some articles about SEO, read what's happening in the industry. And then whenever I went to go look for an SEO platform, my obvious choice was SEMrush because they provided value. And I felt like they were guiding me through my journey. The other thing that you should be doing with your blog content, your article content, is breaking it into your pieces like your social media, your email marketing. It should be incorporated into all facets of your marketing efforts. Why? Because that's how you organically draw leads in and you manufacture those touch points. The biggest thing here is, you could pay for a lead generation service. Yes, and you're going to get great leads that come in the door. But not everybody has the budget to be spending thousands of dollars in Facebook ads or in Google ads or on, social media management. Content is an easy way that you can build up your marketing strategy without paying thousands of dollars for lead generation. And once you become an authority and once you establish that baseline in that customer journey, that's when you start driving true ROI from your content. So, needless to say, it's more cost effective than traditional marketing and advertising, and it'll help build a full funnel approach. That's how marketing helps with lead generation. That's how we bring these two together. So, what are you doing to help improve your lead generation and your organic reach with content? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments below. And with that, this has been another Monday Marketing Moment. I hope you have a fabulous